I sold 497 of these laser cut roses in a single day. The design is simple, the material cost is low, and the complete product can be made very quickly. Stay until the end because I will explain where I sold them, why they became a bestseller, and how I would improve the product today. Welcome to day 5 of the 100 Days 100 Laser Products Challenge. Today, we are making this freestanding laser cut rose. The file is very simple. We have the main rose design and 2 smaller pieces that connect together to create the stand. The stand allows the rose to remain upright without needing to be attached to a wall or placed inside another product. You can download this file for free through the link in the video description. For this project, I am using 3mm MDF. I am also using a leftover piece from another project because the complete design requires very little material. Small products like this are a good way to use areas of MDF that would otherwise be thrown away. Before cutting, check that the slots in the stand match the actual thickness of your material. Even though the MDF is sold as 3mm thick, the real measurement can be slightly different. The 2 pieces should connect firmly enough to hold the rose, but they should not require so much pressure that the MDF breaks. Now I can arrange the rose and the stand pieces on the remaining MDF. Because the design is compact, several roses can be placed close together and produced in one cutting session. This is important when making products for events because you may need a large quantity in a short amount of time. Once the file is prepared, we can begin cutting. The rose contains several detailed internal sections, so make sure the thinner areas are not damaged while removing it from the laser bed. Your cutting settings will depend on your laser and the MDF you are using. The goal is to cut completely through the material without adding unnecessary heat that could create darker edges or smoke marks. After cutting, I carefully remove the rose and both parts of the stand. I check that every detail has been cut correctly and that the slots are clean. Because the design is simple, quality control takes only a few seconds, which makes this product easy to produce in larger quantities. The next step is painting. For this version, I am using spray paint because it is fast and creates an even finish when applied correctly. I keep the spray can moving and apply the paint from several angles so the edges and internal sections are also covered. After the first coat, I allow it to dry and add another light coat if necessary. You can paint the rose in traditional red, but you are not limited to one color. White, pink, gold, black, or custom colors can be used for different customers and occasions. Once the paint is completely dry, we can assemble the stand. The 2 smaller pieces slide together to create a stable base. The rose then fits into the opening at the top. If the slots were adjusted correctly, everything should stay together through friction and no glue should be required. The final product is lightweight, simple, and easy to display. And here is the finished rose. This is the smaller version, but the file can easily be scaled to create a larger and more noticeable product. The construction and assembly process would remain exactly the same. Only the amount of material and cutting time would increase. Now let me explain how I sold 497 pieces in one day. These roses were sold at a local fair during a period when people were buying gifts for Valentine's Day and Mother's Day. The product matched the occasion perfectly. It was inexpensive enough to be an easy purchase, but it still looked more thoughtful and permanent than an ordinary flower. Customers could see the finished product immediately, pick their preferred color, and buy it without needing to wait for personalization or production. At that event, this rose became our best-selling product. This shows why choosing the right place and timing can be just as important as the product itself. That completes day 5 of the 100 Days 100 Laser Products Challenge. Today, we turned a small leftover piece of MDF into a product that became a bestseller at a seasonal fair. The file is available for free through the link in the video description. The product is simple, but the timing, presentation, size, and sales location are what made it successful. I will see you tomorrow with a new idea and a new product for day 6.